I say we break into the place, trash the office, and make off with the records and say it was industrial espionage.
I thought my jokes were bad.
Hola a todos. ¿Cómo
Good
están?
morning. Buenos días. Buen día.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, because they are... No, I'm not. No voy a hacer esa broma. Pero si es que conocen ese video, es exactamente lo que está pasando con Disney. Debieron esconder a Pluto.
Muy tarde.
Muy tarde. Ya se metieron con su cucu. Cucu. ¿Qué?
Y saliendo de esa tangente medio fea, que solo los furros entenderán, por favor, perdónenos.
El internet es un lugar grandioso. Ay, por Dios. Por cierto, hablando de cosas bizarras, el nuevo doctor.
Ah, sí, Doctor Who. Hoy día es como digamos, esta semana ha sido noticias de doctores por todas partes.
Ay, estos doctores están enfermos. Y no es gripe, gordito.
Muévete, tu cucu.
Dios mío, Pablo,
Por Dios.
¿por qué? Ya, bueno. Pero
Ok,
sí.
empecemos.
Te cago ahí.
Ay, por Dios, si es que hubiesen visto, ayer estuvimos en el Movie Night y por alguna razón, cuando compartí la pantalla para mostrar la película, Zoom decidió ponerme en mute, así que no pude hablar durante toda la película. Y lo peor es que no se necesitó porque Sangi lo hizo por mí. Básicamente, él es el alma de todos los youtubers. Ay, por Dios, qué buena película. Es tan ridícula, es tan estúpida. Fue excelente. La próxima Movie Night tenemos que superarla, pero va a ser difícil.
Recuerdo que una de las opciones posibles es Starship Troopers.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
También. Noche cine. Pero como siempre, cuando nos toque la fecha, veremos las sugerencias también del chat, si alguno tiene sugerencia, alguna película que quieran ver y la consideremos para voto. Pero más allá de eso, comencemos con el show. Primero, hablando
Saludemos.
sobre Doctor... ¿Cómo lo llamaríamos? ¿El Doctor Extraño versus la Madre Psicótica?
No. Doctor Wanda y el multiverso de wocosidades.
Ok.
Ese es mi pitch.
Yo mientras soy más como... ¿Cómo malgastar
Okay,
a Sam Raimi?
yo ya tengo uno.
¿Ok?
Doctor Extraño and the Multiverse of Menudo.
Dependiendo de en qué país estés, eso es o un grupo musical o comida. En mi país, los dos.
Los dos. Hey, either way, it's probably better than that movie.
Por Dios. No quería ir a ver la película. Sabía que no me iba a gustar. Ya había leído suficiente de las cosas que se filtraron del guión. Ya había escuchado un par de cosas. Normalmente cuando Chris Gore empezaba a hablar, simplemente cerraba la pestaña porque ya ni siquiera quería escuchar el argumento. Ya sabía las cosas que iban a pasar. Una de las cosas que iban a pasar, al parecer, la refilmaron. Wanda se convertía en un monstruo verdadero. No lo hace en esta versión. Ahora muere como un héroe después de matar universos completos. Matar a Black Bolt, Reed Richards. ¿Por qué diablos la dejaron matarse a ella misma? ¿Por qué no? Alguien debía haberle lanzado una chancla. Ese debió haber sido el final de ella. Le daban con la chancla. ¡Carajo! ¡Tas! Listo.
And really fast in English before we go on, we had a great movie night last night with Street Fighter with the members and friends. Thank you. Gracias. Deleted Scenes, Gonzalo Bergali, Zan Zoltan,
Ujú.
Diego and Pablo.
Eh,
That was
Estuvo
fun.
divertido.
sí, fue una noche graciosa.
Ay, por favor, no. Lo
Pero
peor es que
Pablo, tú mismo admitiste que América Chávez se volvió un poco más aceptable.
no tiene personalidad, no tiene realmente ningún arco argumental real, es un MacGuffin, así que es completamente aceptable, no se mete en la película. Y tal vez ese sea el único problema que tiene el personaje, porque la niña es solamente está ahí. Realmente no parece ni siquiera que estuviese actuando, parece que la hubiesen llevado a la guardería y por alguna razón se metió frente a la cámara y completamente aceptable. Es tranquila, no dice ninguna huocosada extrema, excepto la parte de en la mayoría de universos la gente no paga por la comida y resulta que sí pagan por la comida y ella solamente estaba robando, así que, jaja, fuera de eso, no salieron con absolutamente ninguna de las idioteces que sale ella en los cómics como santas menstruaciones. Es en serio, esa es una línea de ella en los cómics, por alguna razón. Así que fue inofensiva, es lo mejor que puedo decir, fue inofensiva. Mientras tanto, Doctor Strange destruyeron completamente su personaje. Wanda destruyeron completamente su personaje. Wong simplemente lo utilizaron por utilizarlo. No tuvo nada de importancia. Christine arruinaron su personaje. Eso es todo. Arruinaron todos los personajes que pudieron. La única cosa interesante fue al principio cuando van a la boda y uno de los que va a la boda es oye, por tu culpa me morí. Y es
No, no,
ok.
su hermano.
Ujú. No, creo que él también se había
No,
muerto
no,
y cuando
no,
cuando él
Flip,
regresó,
por eso.
eso es morirse. Todo mundo se murió y luego lo trajeron de vuelta.
Bueno, y no sé, porque recuerda que posiblemente como más los borran de la existencia y los guardan en otra parte.
¿En el cementerio?
No, porque
No,
no hay nada.
okay.
Ujú.
Diego y Pablo y además toda la gente en el chat. Ya no vi Doctor Strange todavía.
Ay,
Should I go
Diablo.
see it?
Ok,
Should I go see it?
ok.
Do you
Esto es
like to
donde,
suffer?
por eso, digo, esto es donde Pablo y yo diferimos un poco, ¿ya? Y como le dije una vez, y esto ya convertamos esto un poco también en una especie de review. Para
Ujú.
mí, como película de Marvel, no fue la mejor, ni por muy, muy lejos no fue la mejor, ¿ok? Porque también el problema es que si tú piensas con la presentación fuerte que tuvo Spider-Man No Way Home, a pesar de que sea puro Sony, ¿no?
Ujú.
Esa es la imagen que tiene la gente de Marvel. Eso es un poco el nuevo estándar que se volvió. Entonces, si tú comparas el impacto de esa película versus esta película queda muy por debajo, muy por detrás. Y entonces es una película que para mí yo digo que es un poco, que de verdad como le dije a mi enamorada, no tengo mucho, como que no me queda bien claro cómo definir esto. ¿Ok? Si lo veo como una película de acción y de aventura, con un poco de magia y ciencia ficción, digo, tiene el mismo campiness de algunas películas 80 gracias a Raimi. ¿Ok? Pero y entonces hizo que no me sintiera que mis 2 horas fueran perdidas. No, estoy hablando por mí. No sentí que fuera que malgasté mi tiempo ver esta película. Dije, ok, ya está bien. Posiblemente la vea de nuevo en cines, no. Posiblemente la vea de nuevo en un día cualquiera, ¿así? Sí, posiblemente. O sea, de todas formas queda muy por encima de otras cosas como Shang-Chi y Black Widow. Entonces, al menos tiene algo ahí, ¿ok? Pero de todas formas, como lo veo contra No Way Home, de verdad es como que fue a un pico y luego fue de caída. Y es lo que me molesta un poco, porque además es un personaje que a mucha gente le gusta, incluyendo a mí, que tuviera una sensación tan Ese es el problema.
Yo, por otro lado, difiero totalmente. Primero que Raimi siempre tuvo muchas cosas buenas para las películas de superhéroes. Empezando, si es que han visto Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2. Cuando los estudios se meten, sale un Spider-Man 3. Y esto para mí es un Spider-Man 3. Es como arruinar algo que era especial con intervención del estudio. Porque hay un par de escenas en las que sientes a Raimi y Raimi lo hace excelente. Por ejemplo, hay una escena donde están en un túnel bajo agua y Scarlet Witch está moviéndose como si es que fuese una aparición, como si es que fuese un cuco. Es excelente. Pero automáticamente al final de esa escena es un, hey, aquí está la puerta, ¿con qué se abre?
Pablo, lo que dijimos la otra vez ayer.
Solamente voy a decir, si es que quieres utilizar como una pista ese reloj, pudiste haber utilizado como clave la hora en la que se detuvo las manecillas de ese reloj, en lugar de usar el objeto físico. ¿Por qué? Porque es mucho más significativo el momento en el que el tiempo se detuvo para Doctor Strange que absolutamente cualquier otra idiotez. Segundo, eso hubiese marcado ese evento como un evento de nexo. Y están hablando de varios personajes que son un Nexus Being. ¿Qué es un Nexus Being? Es un ser que se repite en todos los universos y que en todos los universos está conectado por algún punto específico o algún poder específico. En el caso de Wanda es un poder específico. En el caso de Doctor Strange es un momento específico, es el momento en el que él se convierte en Doctor Strange. Entonces, el tener esa significancia del reloj detenido en un tiempo exacto en cada uno de los universos hubiese tenido mucho más sentido que el reloj como tal. El reloj como tal podría haber sido en un universo un Casio y en el otro universo un
Alex.
lo que sea. Pudo haber sido un reloj de Bob Esponja, ¿a quién le importa? Hubiese sido perfectamente aceptable. ¿Por qué? En el multiverso resulta que en uno de los universos los relojes de Bob Esponja son caros. Listo. Ay, hay tanto desperdiciado ahí. Junior nos dice, if you're going to watch it in IMAX, watch it in
You're gonna
IMAX.
watch it in IMAX.
That's why I thought it was okay. I have it a little about Captain Marvel.
Buen
Al
punto.
menos vimos morir a un par de personajes wocosos, pero en cambio vimos morir a personajes. Reed Richards es uno de
Pablo,
los personajes más importantes.
Pablo.
A ver, simplemente dime esto. ¿Cuál es una de las habilidades de Reed Richards con respecto a su inteligencia?
Es la mejor, es la inteligencia superior de todo, creo que la existencia, lo sabemos.
No, no solamente eso. Él puede cambiar la forma de su cerebro en un instante de la misma manera en la que puede cambiar el resto de su cuerpo para generar millones de ideas consecutivas.
Yo
En
sé,
vez de eso es un idiota.
pero Pablo. De nuevo, tampoco queremos spoilearlo porque si alguien quiere verlo y
Es
juzgarlo por
una
su
mala
cuenta,
película.
yo sé, pero
Pablo,
también tenemos que respetar a la gente.
tenemos
Yep.
un super chat.
Ya, Mexican Iron Man, muchísimas gracias. Esta película, Doctor Strange, es un desastre total y una historia tonta del MCU. En cambio, el Mexican Iron Man debería pasar la noche bebiendo margaritas y conociendo chicas nuevas en mi bar local. Y Mike, tienes toda la razón. De hecho, todos deberíamos ir al mismo bar y celebrar la vida en vez de ver esa película. Ay, por Dios, ¿en serio? Deberíamos tener una película de Mexican Iron Man.
Gracias. Mike.
Pero, ¿cuál sería? Ok, ¿cuál sería el villano de una película de Mexican Iron Man?
Algo tiene que ser algo de impuestos.
Hmm.
Lo que
¿Cuál es la
estamos siendo
pregunta?
específico de Mike.
¿Cuál es la pregunta?
What will be a good villain for Mexican Iron Man's movie?
A good villain. That's easy. Kathleen Kennedy.
I was going to say IRS Alf, but yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, well, okay, espérate. Okay, if we're thinking like trilogy of movies, right? It's got to be not just one villain. Okay, tenemos Kathleen Kennedy, IRS, Alf. Who else?
Espera, ¿cómo se llama? Kurtzman.
Right. Yeah.
En el chat, Mike. Encima más con lenguaje inclusivo el mensaje. Pablo, #no Alf.
No Alf.
Se
No,
molestó
Alf.
contigo y te habló en lenguaje inclusivo.
¿Tienes el meme a la mano?
Oh, he
Espera.
ate the Flash.
Espera, déjame abrir el
Sí.
Facebook. Ahorita lo pongo, dame un segundo. Traemos nuestra propia cruz.
No creo que J.J. Abrams podría ser un buen villano. Hay algo que me dice que si es que pones a J.J. Abrams como villano, automáticamente la película se acaba. Simplemente es y todos se fueron al diablo para siempre. Fin.
Esencialmente. Polly, please share. Solamente tenemos algo preparado para Mexican Iron Man. ¡Mira! ¡Mira! Pablo, por favor, haz los honores.
Ay, no es uno de mis mejores trabajos
Gonna
en
ask for his
Illustrator.
$10 back.
Muy tarde. I already went for the food.
Iba a decir tacos de gato, pero he escuchado algunas historias.
Asustes a la gente, pe.
No tienes idea. Por cierto, aquí en Ecuador, en vez de los tacos, la historia es sobre los chifas, los restaurantes de comida china. Y no es chiste, una vez voy con un amigo a comer en un chifa y empezamos a escuchar a un gato llorar y nuestra reacción fue, al menos la comida va a ser fresca. ¿Qué?
Y así fue como Pablo hizo que PETA nos odiara.
PETA ya me odia, como carne.
No, una cosa es que nos odie por comer carne, otra cosa es que nos odie por también comer mascotas. Ya, dejemos de torturarlo tanto. Voy a...
You better
Espera.
watch out. You better watch out.
¿no? Voy a stop sharing para no traumarlo a Mike.
Ay, por Dios.
JS.
Me gusta.
Cuando
Gracias a toda la gente en el chat. Gracias por venir.
Cuando
Gracias,
era
español. Make sure you are still subscribed to Midnight Español. ¿Sí, Diego?
Hablando de eso, una vez me desuscribió YouTube a mí, de Midnight Español. Otra
¿Ya?
vez a mi mejor amigo. YouTube no nos quiere, mamá Susan nos pega. No es
Bueno, a
chiste,
mí
mamá.
también.
Ok, espérate, tenemos un invitado muy especial. Tenemos Tom.
¡Hey!
Hola.
Hola, Tom.
Are you here representing Mexican Iron Man because he got so triggered?
I didn't know he was triggered. Why is he triggered? What did you do, Polly?
Can I share it again?
Yeah, show it again.
Okay, give me a sec. Share it.
¿Qué pasa, Tom? We missed you at the uh-oh.
A ver,
Tengo una solución.
que nos da $10 en Superchat. Y dice, tengo una solución para esta mala película. Si Scarlet Witch deseaba tanto tener hijos, todo lo que tenía que hacer era Scarlet Witch llamarme. ¿Sabes qué? Lo haría realidad rápido, con ganas.
Ay, solamente diré esto.
Tom, do you know what that means?
No quieres estar cerca de Scarlet Witch después del acto. ¿Viste cómo trató a Vision? Primero lo mató y luego lo utilizó como un títere de carne.
Let's go
No es una buena esposa.
Let's go little English for Tom.
Yep.
Yep.
Just a little bit with the super chat stuff.
Okay. No, just Mike was saying that the solution for this bad movie is if Scarlet Witch wants to have kids so bad, all she had to do was call Mexican Iron Man. He would get the job done quickly.
Tom, I still haven't seen this movie.
Oh, you haven't? I'm kind of surprised.
Well, I think just because it came on the weekend, and then we had our plans and stuff, so and now here we are. See,
Yes.
You
So
didn't miss a
basically,
whole lot.
he asked us
Yeah.
about it. Like,
should I go and see it? Yeah, this week.
I don't think so.
Like Pablo says, no. I'm of the mind that you should go and see it and make up your own mind because of how mixed the people are reacting to it.
Mm-hmm.
Between being bad or being mid.
Yeah, it's a bit. I don't know. My problem with it is that it just didn't feel like a movie. It
A
felt
Sam
like,
Raimi movie.
Yeah, it felt like part of a Doctor Strange sequel, but other than that, it was mostly an epilogue to WandaVision, unfortunately, without getting too far into it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like a couple of episodes of WandaVision with intermissions of a mix between Army of Darkness and Doctor Strange. And those parts...
Hmm?
Oh,
I
sorry,
just
Tom?
chuckled at the Army of Darkness comment.
Yeah, there's a moment that I was thinking just, this is Raimi at his best when you have the zombie.
Mhm.
That moment was pure Raimi, and then they wasted it for some reason. I don't know why you will waste that, but yeah, they did. And you had Wanda being Wanda, and that's... I miss the comics. I miss the old movies.
We all do.
Muchísimas gracias, Mexican Iron Man, otra vez. Pero un Tom rap.
He's a Mexican, he's not a Mexican. Look out, here he comes with another big rant.
Gracias.
De nada.
Gracias.
Okay.
We missed you on Street Fighter last night, man.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
fun.
Sorry about that.
Movie's ridiculously good, though.
Yeah, so...
Did
It's
you just
fun.
call Street Fighter good?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was like gloriously bad good, yeah.
No wonder you don't like Godfather 3. You have shitty taste.
Oh my god. Really?
Street Fighter is one of the worst abominations ever brought upon man.
Ooh. There you go, Pablo.
I don't know.
Gonzalo,
I'm just thinking
Zoltan.
on Godfather 3. No. Coppolina is the worst actress that I have seen in my life.
That's all anybody can go to. Don't talk about the story. Don't talk about the movie itself. But they will just instantly jump to Sophia. That's all they ever crave about.
Oh, I'll jump in a lot of that movie. That movie is garbage because it was trying not to be garbage. Street Fighter
was trying not to be garbage and wound up being garbage.
Street Fighter knows it was
a waste of Raul Julia's last performance.
He was great in it.
It was a waste.
But the movie knew it was a waste. It was having fun with that.
Yes. Yes.
I don't want to argue about this. I came here for a reason.
What did you come here for? Tell us.
Well, you should have pictures ready before I get into it.
Oh, what pictures were?
The ones I sent you yesterday or the day before. It was yesterday, I think.
Where?
On your phone.
Oh, man. Hold on. Give me a second. Vamp.
Are we getting Mike's nudes?
Nice,
Ay,
vamping.
Dios mío.
Well, maybe it didn't go through. My bad. Okay, I'll resend it.
Yeah, nice, Tom.
Well, it's because you got a fucking Apple phone and all that weird
Or just
shit.
Twitter, DM Twitter.
I'll try.
Okay, so we have Doctor Strange. All right. I'll maybe I'll go to a matinee. I'd rather go see an Indian movie. Honestly, I'd rather go
What is
see
it with y'all in your Indian movies lately?
Chris Gore got me on that, and those movies are fucking badass.
Yeah, there's some crazy ones.
I mean,
I can just go watch Ghoulies. I mean,
Okay, what's the best that you have on theaters right now on the US?
the best movie?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't watch movies.
Northman.
Norman was a beast.
But I have to say, even Triple R is better than Northman.
Them some fighting words there, it sounds like, but I haven't seen either, so
What?
no. I don't have time to go to movies. Do you know how far I gotta drive? I wasted my time to go see Doctor Strange and the Batman. That's two movies that have been like one of the worst fucking going experiences in my life and one of the most boring and disappointing. So I mean,
agree.
I didn't hate Doctor Strange, but I'm just like,
I mean,
this
if you
could have been a
drive,
Disney
if you
Plus
had to drive an
special.
hour for that, I would have been pissed.
Yeah, I'm like, actually, it was more than an hour. I'm like, this could have just been a Disney Plus special, right? Like, this just didn't feel like a movie to me. It was Wanda's show, and oh, poor Wanda, and boo hoo hoo, and whatever. I mean, there was some cool stuff in it, and it had some Sam Raimi moments, but it had no Sam Raimi humor. And I don't want to get into specifics because of spoilers, but yeah, I've been wanting to see The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. That one looks
so good. So good.
Tom, let me ask you something. Did you notice something with the frame rate of Wanda, Dr. Wanda? Because there was this feeling of almost like a soap opera. I remember having that same sensation with The Hobbit when it was 60 frames.
I didn't know if they did. I don't think they did a high frame rate version of the movie that I knew of. When I saw it, it looked normal. I mean, it was clearly shot in digital video like the last few movies have been, but other than that, I mean, that might be why it's feeling that way. I checked with the theater, maybe over there they did a high frame rate version that I don't know about. So I saw it in 3D and it looked fine to me. But
yeah, it reminded me, when in the 2010s you had those TVs that will do frame smoothing.
smooth motion, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get exactly what you're talking about, and I would have noticed something like that. But
really fast, tenemos 18 people live in the chat. Hit the like. Make sure you're subscribed. Consider becoming a member. We have movie nights, Noche de Cine, a whole bunch of other good stuff. Right, Diego?
Sí, ya volví. Y sí, como dice Pauli, gracias a todos los 18 que están acá. Y como siempre, si quieren, vuélvanse miembros, sea a nivel amigo, nivel compadre. Y tienen acceso a los emojis, a videos antes del resto, incluyendo videos exclusivos. Y para los de cierto nivel van a tener también acceso a Noche Cine.
And here is, what do we have here?
Well,
because maybe this could be some sort of members playoff trivia.
Well, here's what we're doing. We're giving away, as you see here, the entire Star
What are you
Trek
doing
Next
over there?
Generation. He's crushing a can or something.
Who's crushing a can?
It's my water bottle. It's just one of those thin plastic bottles that when you drink it just crunches up.
All right. Well, stop drinking water, man.
Well, as you see here, we have all 7 seasons of Star Trek The Next Generation on Blu-ray.
Nice.
And as you can see, there are also the Mexican versions, I believe. And so, yeah, we're going to be giving away this entire brand new box set. But what we're going to do, I don't know if it's going to be a member-only thing, but we're definitely going to try and do like a trivia contest.
Yeah, it should be fun.
So we're going to try and build up to that. We'll get some more information on it soon. But as you can see, this is the excellent collection that was worked on by Robert Meyer Burnett. So maybe we'll even get him involved a little bit if we can to help celebrate and give this away. This looks like it's going to be a hell of a set, guys. This is all the episodes. remastered, all the special features, all that stuff. I'm really excited. A fan sent this to us, so I'm really happy to find this a home that will appreciate it. And yeah, so this is something we're going to give away pretty soon. So tell your friends, tell your mothers, tell your brothers, tell everybody we're giving away Star Trek out here. So
Wait, does it has the documentary?
the commentary?
The documentary. There's a Robert Meyer Burnett
Yes, it
documentary that
should.
is.
It should all be.
Ooh.
It should all be the same stuff from the U.S. versions, as far as I know. And as far as
Awesome.
I know, I think it's region free anyway, so it doesn't really matter where you are. But a fan just happened to send it to me, and I noticed that it was a Spanish version of it, and I'm like, oh well, I think we need to put this in a proper home. I think so. I think we're gonna do some. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do some trivia games. We're gonna get it all organized and let you guys know what the plan is. But I think that's kind of the basic idea. Is we're gonna do some trivia contests, and then when we get a few people who are winners, we're gonna have you guys all go head to head in a trivia contest. So I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. What do you guys think?
Nice.
This is an interesting question, though.
No, Gonzalo.
Well, I mean, he should definitely get up to the front of the line to compete.
That part, yes, but not 3 chances.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody, and this is where I said I don't know if it's just going to be for members or anything, but it's just we're going to try and do our best to make it. I don't know if it's going to be all Star Trek trivia, maybe, might be, and I'm kind of hoping for the final round we can maybe see if we can get Robert involved. We'll talk to him, and I don't want to make any promises, but I think it could be fun.
We'll get Mexican Iron Man and myself. We'll get that produced. We'll get this underway because, and like I said, Robert yesterday invited me to come to the house, his new house, and stream from there. So I'm thinking that would be a great time to do that.
Yeah, at least announce it and talk to him about it or anything. Yeah.
Or like we record an interview just on the Star Trek, just on this, right?
Yeah, we can talk about that after the show. What you want to, get all figured out. But yeah, we'll definitely try to.
There you go.
Give this away here. We don't have a date yet exactly when we're going to do this, but we're definitely going to get some trivia together. And yeah, I figured Mike would be able to get between the few of us, we'd be able to come up with some good questions.
So Diego, this is an exclusive just for Minutes Edge Español.
Yep.
Okay,
let people
I'm going to translate it out. Bueno, damas y caballeros, acá tenemos unas buenas noticias. Justo un fan le envió a Tom esta colección completa de Star Trek The Next Generation, o La Nueva Generación como lo conocemos en español, completamente en castellano. Y lo vamos a entregar a un ganador después de varias rondas de trivia. Entonces, aún están decidiendo cómo hacer el concurso, pero si quieren participar, vuélvanse miembros. Eso ayuda. Pablo, no, nos van a dar copyright CBS.
Ok, esta podría ser la pregunta para ganarse finalmente el set. ¿Quién fue peor para Star Trek? ¿J.J. Abrams, Kurtzman o Goldsman? Y la respuesta es todos los anteriores.
Y una cosa que vamos a mencionar, eso sí, que es muy importante, que esta es una versión que hizo un amigo de Midnight Edge en su conjunto, que es Robert Bryan Burnett, y él tiene incluido un documental. Y cuando hablamos sobre este set, viene todo remasterizado, incluyendo los efectos, y un documental contando sobre todo ese proceso. Entonces, es un buen set de coleccionista, porque tiene básicamente todo lo que un coleccionista desearía saber sobre su serie favorita, incluyendo cómo remasterizarla.
I'm so weak.
¡No! ¡Calla!
Ay, por suerte no vi Picard, pero lastimosamente vi a Gary hacer el review de Picard y me dolía el corazón solamente escuchar las babosadas. Ay, por Dios. Next Generation no debió haber sido topado nunca más. Debieron haberlo dejado completamente a un lado y olvidarse de que existe. También ahora están haciendo Strange New Worlds. Al parecer van a meter a Kirk ahí. ¿Por qué no simplemente olvídense de que existe Kirk, olvídense de que existe incluso Pike. ¿Por qué diablos están topando de nuevo a Pike? No topen a Pike.
Porque necesitan gente que conozcamos.
Pero, ok, si es que eres un fan de Star Trek, conoces The Cage y conoces The Menagerie. The Cage, y yo siempre recomiendo, véanlo después de haber visto The Menagerie, porque básicamente se siente como si es que estuvieses viendo 2 veces el mismo episodio. Es básicamente un recuento de The Cage con algunas cosas extra de Spock y Kirk, de Menagerie. Pero son cosas que se han convertido básicamente en el centro del fandom de Star Trek y ahora están regresando a eso para empezar a eliminar cada una de las cosas buenas que había. Entonces, Pike ahora va a tener una personalidad desastrosa. Vi una parte del primer episodio de Strange New Worlds. No quise ver más. Terrible, absolutamente terrible. Lo que hicieron con Spock en Star Trek Diversity o Discovery o como sea que se llame, terrible, absolutamente horrible. Entonces, dejen de topar eso. Secret Hideout en este momento debería ir a esconderse, como su nombre lo llama, esconderse y nunca más aparecer. Es ese niño al que cuando juegas a las escondidas te olvidas de que existe por 10 años. Eso es Secret Hideout. Y simplemente dejen descansar a la franquicia. Luego pueden tomar de nuevo la franquicia con algo nuevo, con algo completamente diferente. Si es que quieren hacer referencias a Kirk, excelente. Si es que quieren hacer referencias a Pike, excelente. Y el daño ya está hecho con Picard. Lastimosamente tenemos 2 temporadas de Picard siendo un completo inepto. Y ahora metieron a Q. Ay, ay, ay. Diego, ¿por qué hacen eso?
Un poco porque quieren tratar de crear su propio gestalt cultural y al mismo para poner ciertas ideas al público, o también simplemente para sentir que han hecho algo con su vida, o simplemente porque money, 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 money.
Well, and I don't know what you all just said, but I can say this much. Look at the upside here. This saves you money on getting Paramount Plus.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Oh,
And that gives you less of a chance of having to accidentally watch Picard, Star Trek
Yeah.
Discovery.
Well, you know, Tom, I got to tell you, Paramount Plus is like so schizophrenic. It's like it's got these incredible shows that
Well, The Offer is amazing, and of course, anything like from the Yellowstone crew, and all
right,
that,
which I
understand,
watch.
but
Yeah.
like other than that, though, yeah, you're right. It's very schizophrenic.
And then it goes to the Star Trek crap. I'm sorry, I mean, the only thing I've seen of modern Star Trek is one episode of Picard. I'm good.
You know, it's hilarious. We literally have almost as many shows technically on the air in quotations because they're streaming right now, inactive, whatever you want to call it, than we ever have in history all together. And it's all crap.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's some of the worst crap ever. Like, because, okay, even if you count the animated series, we've had, 5 Star Trek series prior to the recent modern shit. Right now, there's 3 active Star Trek shows going on. And not a single one of them are worth a shit. One's worse than the last, actually. It's like, no, 4, wait, yeah, 3, right? Because Picard, Strange New Worlds, 4. I'm sorry. I forgot about Lower Drek. Because it's lower, it's lower than Scum, so you don't even think about it. So
no, I was I avoided.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I avoided Picard, but I watch Gary review every single episode of the new season. And
oh shit, I forgot about the other one too. You're right, Gonzalez. So we exactly have just as many shows actively going right now as we've had in the history of Star Trek, and not a single one of them is worth a shit. Sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
no worries. I saw like 10 minutes of Strange New Worlds. Is boring. That's the best that I can say. It's just boring. I don't know why they are going back again to Pike. Uh, for some reason, they decided that that was a good idea.
For the same
Discovery, I
reason we're
saw a
getting
couple of
Obi-Wan.
a couple of episodes, and those episodes were dreadful. So I don't know what they are doing, and I'm an old school fan. Okay, for me, the real Star Trek is the original series and the 6 movies. And somehow I know it's almost sacrilege for some fans, but for me, the best movie is 5. Is the Final Frontier, because there's the best character moments on the whole set of movies. There's this moment when McCoy faced what he had to do with his father, and that moment actually really gets into your guts. And then they try to show Spock the same worst part of his childhood, that was his the moment he is born and his father is too human, and he's like, no, I'm done with this, I have dealt with this, I'm completely fine with that, I'm part human. And those moments actually show you how every single character had to mature in a way. And with McCoy, why he didn't want to be uh, in the Enterprise again at the beginning of the motion picture, because yeah, he was fresh out of euthanizing his father, so he was destroyed. And you get all that, and you get so much quotable lines. Next Generation, I watched when I was a kid. I used to play as Jordi when I was a kid, because moms have those headbands for the hair that I used to put myself like glasses, and you cannot see anything, so I went right to a wall. We had a dog called Gainan, because my mother loves that character. But for me, Next Generation is not the best. For me, the original series is the best. And know that the argument is finally done. You cannot say that Picard was the best captain, because guess what? He is no longer even a decent captain. So Kirk is the best. Yeah. And I went in a complete different tangent, but
Pablo, summarize with the last line in Spanish. Just the last line. The one with Kirk. Say it.
Kirk es el mejor capitán. Punto.
Listo. Eso es resumen. Y Terry Hesticos nos da 4.99 y dice, what are your thoughts on Doctor Strange and his all scenes by the end of the movie?
All
Okay,
5 of them?
Terry. Let's start with Tom.
All 5 of them?
Yeah.
Nah, Doctor Strange was okay in the film. That was probably one of the more likable elements, but he's just kind of there through most of the movie more than actually being proactive until near the end. And even then, he's acting more like a taxi in a way, which is weird because he's not even really the one. It's just kind of. I liked his relationship with America Chavez. I thought that the actress they picked was decent. They didn't make her overly annoying, so that helps with his parts because that's all he really had to do. Outside of that, it's just a lot of other stuff that was more epilogue based with WandaVision. So unfortunately, Doctor Strange is kind of sidelined in his own film. I mean, not completely, but in a lot of ways. What do you guys say?
Pablo, you want to start?
Okay. For me, maybe the best scene of Strange is when he's on the corpse. That was seeing those effects and seeing him just moving like a zombie, really good. Cumberbatch, really good actor, but the character was really assassinated in this movie. And I mean, there's a scene when he's basically justifying everything that Wanda did on WandaVision.
Pablo.
That was terrible.
Pablo.
Yep.
Now the question is this: And the all-seeing eye. Not all
Oh,
seeing,
the all-seeing
the
eye.
all-seeing eye.
That was actually really fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tom, you, if it's about the all-seeing eye, what you thought about it?
I was fine with that.
I remember when I saw it, I'm like, why do they want to imitate Tenshin Han from Dragon Ball Z? I don't know.
No. This is from the comics, but actually the
I
one
know,
that
I
should
know, I
have it
know.
should be Brother Voodoo,
I know,
no
but
Doctor Strange.
Pablo, I'm talking about me. Who between all of us, I'm the more normie with respect to Marvel. Okay.
Mhm.
So for me, that was the first instinct when I saw it, and when my girlfriend saw it at the end of the movie, and she was like, "What?" and I told, "Yeah, the dude with the third eye, like Doctor Strange, the other one, the one that we saw in the trailers, he told the other one there's a price." So it's like, of course that was happening. I was more like I was expecting it for later.
Y gracias, Terry Hesticles,
Muchísimas
Mexican
gracias.
Airman.
Gracias, Mike. Gracias por darnos
Nice. Hey, do a mariachi one.
Oh my god.
You enjoyed that one too much, man.
It's funny. But wait, before we continue, let's just say what we talked. What they asked us in Spanish. I'm gonna give a summary. Okay, muchachos. Terry Hesticles nos preguntó qué tal nos pareció la escena donde vemos que Doctor Strange tiene un tercer ojo. Ok. No estamos spoilando nada porque también estuvo en el tráiler eso. O sea, no hay problema. Y justo los tres estamos como que así. Tom y Pablo están como. Fue entretenido. Ok. No fue
No, I
tan gran
haven't seen
cosa.
it yet. I haven't seen
No,
it yet.
I said Pablo. But I'm saying this part is in the trailer.
You said Paul, so I got
Ah.
confused. All right.
Ok, sorry. Listo. Entonces, y para mí, mientras tanto, como siempre digo, soy con Marvel y los cómics soy el más normie del grupo. No tengo tanto contacto con eso. Y entonces, para mí, mi primer instinto fue, ¿por qué están imitando a Tenshin Han? Y también, como dije, por ejemplo, mi enamorada se sorprendió de la escena porque no se lo esperaba. Yo dije, pero si el Doctor Strange que vimos en el tráiler dijo que usar el libro tiene un precio.
Además, es uno de los momentos más Raimi. Admitámoslo. Si es que han visto, por ejemplo, Evil Dead, The Army of Darkness, incluso yo amo la escena de la versión especial de la película porque no es I'll Hail to the King, baby. Es I slept so long. Esa escena es justamente un estilo de Raimi de al final de la película salir con alguna babosada solamente por hacerlo, solamente por torturar un poco al personaje. Entonces, que Doctor Strange en ese momento crezca el tercer ojo, perfectamente bien. Es totalmente Raimi. La manera en la que lo puso, estar tranquilo caminando por la calle y de la nada de que pase, perfecto. Y lo único que me pregunto es por qué no pusieron a Brother Voodoo. Brother Voodoo tiene un tercer ojo. Es más, ¿por qué no han puesto, con todo esto que hablan de representación y todo, ¿por qué no han puesto todavía a Brother Voodoo dentro del MCU? Es un personaje sumamente divertido.
¿Hechos?
No, tienen los derechos. Es parte del canon de Doctor Strange y nunca vendieron esa parte.
Pero ¿recuerdas cómo ahorita las familias están peleando por los derechos de los creadores?
De todas maneras,
personaje...
eso, no. Brother Voodoo es de los, si no me equivoco, es de los 90s, inicios del año 2000. Así que no hay en ningún momento problema de derechos. Ellos todavía deberían tener, incluso deberían retener hasta el 2030, 2040 tal vez, los derechos de Brother Voodoo. Así que para nada. El verdadero problema ahí es, tal vez no quieren meterse con religiones de ese tipo, pero
We
Brotherhood
have
no es tan
a
religioso.
we have a what would be the right word, Diego? Not a news alert, but a
An update?
an update. How much super chat money to never again see that Polly video? And he also sent us a membership notice as well. Member of 2 months, compadre level. How much do I have to super chat never to see that video of Polly again? It's not enough. It's not enough. Arr. Mm.
Noise.
Arr. Mm.
Hey, do a mariachi one.
Oh my god. Dios mío. I somehow feel that's gonna be permanently now.
Solamente $2.
When, okay, just
Okay.
so we can go to the other doctor that's in the news,
Yes.
and also take advantage maybe that Tom is here, but is
Yes.
about
Let's
Doctor
take advantage of Tom. I mean, Tom's time.
God.
Who?
Yeah, I don't have too long actually. So
Yeah, just to touch on the subject that we finally have an announcement of who the new Doctor Who is, who would be the 14th Doctor. Pablo?
Yeah, you got an article put up?
Oh,
tell me again how they're not virtue signaling.
es más, voy a poner. Tengo las entrevistas a mano. Porque es fabuloso.
Just put it, man. Before we lose Tom.
I have
Keep
very little to
popular.
add to this, so like,
It's just that the fact of the matter is, people say it's because of the message. I'm more of the opinion that they brought him because budget.
oh, interesting.
Because if
Okay.
you see his credits, he doesn't have as much of a an acting presence as other people who are possibly considered for the role. You
Well, and
know?
I don't have an issue with that. I mean, to me, as long as they're good for the role, that's fine. But
Mhm.
not to sound overly racist, because I am, I guess. But looking at this guy, I mean, he just doesn't scream Doctor Who to me. But neither did what's her face either. So
Jodie Whittaker,
yeah, that person.
the Duke lady, yeah, she's terrible. But with Matt Smith, nobody thought that he will be a good doctor. And you have the very first episode, the 11 hour, and he kills it. It's
Well, that's
just
what I'm saying. There's still a type. Even if you said Matt Smith, I'd be like, all right, because there's still this type that goes along with Doctor Who. When somebody says Doctor Who, I think of basically the generic like Roddy McDowell type. Does that make sense? Like that's kind of the generic version. If somebody says Doctor Who to me, and I have to conjure up this image in my head, I don't have a specific one that I usually go to outside of probably the 80s, because that's the last time I really watched it. So just
Tom
in my
Baker.
head, I just see him as kind of like this like British guy, just simple British guy. And that's why I said, like, because to me, Roddy McDowell looked like you're like the most baseline white bread fucking British guy, right? Like, so to me, that's the kind of person you would normally go to play this part if you're trying to keep it in sync with what we've gotten previously. Because like you're kind of pointing out, outside of Matt Smith, there's always been this type of actor they went for to play the role, even though that was the whole idea of that he regenerated. I think that had more to do with the fact that they were changing actors more so than anything else. And true, they could have taken a little bit more advantage of this in the past, but now that's the problem, is when you're doing it with all this virtue signaling stuff. And you could be right about the acting part of it, but in that case, they could have gotten anybody who's an unknown. to play the part, and have been cheaper than any actor, really. So it doesn't really matter in that respect. I don't think Doctor Who requires a major actor to take on the role, but I mean, it's cool to see somebody who's kind of a somewhat beloved actor or an up and coming actor kind of get that opportunity, right? Like, the only other one I can think of is who was the guy who did it in the late 90s, early 2000s? Shit.
In the Canadian movie?
No, well, I'm trying to think of his name. The guy who played him in that era.
I mean, before the Eighth Doctor?
I think so. Who
Number
I don't
7,
know.
Pablo.
Who was it?
Wait, number 7. God damn it. Fort Baker. My brain froze. The 7th Doctor. Yeah, it's easier to search.
Sorry.
Sylvester McCoy
sí.
or Paul McGannon?
Let's
No,
neither
while
McGannon-
he's searching, let's
McGannon
just
no
say
estaba
hello
en
to
los
some
90s.
people.
Neither
real
one of
quick.
them are who
Yeah.
I'm thinking of. But anyway,
No.
play what you're going to play here.
Let's before we do that, let's just say hello to some people real fast.
Miguel Farah está aquí. Hola, hermano.
Hey, hermano. Justo estábamos hablando de Star Trek. Tienes que volver a ver desde el principio del show.
Federico Alejandro Díaz dice, ¿de qué hablan? Recién me conectó. Primero estuvimos hablando de Doctor Strange y cómo fue básicamente una película con reacciones mixtas, pero mid, y después ahora Doctor Who. Y Iván Sánchez dice, ahí en el otro falso que dicen que representan, le dan tanto rollo porque Doctor es negro, ya.
Like Peter Capaldi is one of the ones that I think of most. Otherwise, David Tennant is the other one that I can think of.
Peter
Yeah.
Capaldi wanted to be the Doctor so bad. He loved every second of the role. And here's his first episode. He just kills it. Is one of the most fun that I have ever seen anyone have with the role, because he's just been an asshole with everyone all the time. He's the perfect grumpy Doctor, and they wasted him because he wanted to be the Doctor as long as you could have him.
Okay, let's play this video.
Okay.
I feel really happy that I can now talk about it because I got cast in February. I've been keeping it a secret since then, and so it's nice to finally breathe. But like also really nervous. It's an incredibly iconic role and an incredibly iconic show, and I just hope I do it justice. I'm following some very, very big footsteps, and so I'm just hoping that I fill them up. I mean, he's a Time Lord. He's literally an alien. They are an alien.
Where is he from?
So they can
Half
regenerate
Rwandan, half British.
anything.
Put on
and
pause. Put on pause.
For me, I just
He's Scottish,
Yeah,
isn't he? He grew up
This
in-
guy, I don't want to watch him. Like I don't like. I can watch somebody for a few minutes talking. And I can tell you, yeah, I can sit there and watch a movie or TV show with him. I couldn't watch a TV show or movie with this guy. I couldn't listen to this guy talk for more than 20 minutes, and I'd have to throw my TV out the window.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
I've never seen this gentleman's work. I hear he's very talented, and I guess he's won some BAFTA awards for his comic
Well,
acting.
I'm baffled.
Right. But so, I mean, unless he's an incredible character actor.
I mean, okay, fair enough, Paulie. I'll give you that. He's just talking now like his normal self.
Right. I'm
Granted,
just
I
like,
haven't seen it. Granted, I haven't.
no, but I
seen
know
him
what you
actually
mean.
act,
I know
but
what you
yeah.
mean. I'm with you. I'm just saying, like, yeah, unless he's, I don't know what type of doctor they're gonna do. This is I'm
6. I got a pretty big window too. I can throw it out. It might fit. It just won't fall far.
And if you back it up, he does correct himself. He says he's an alien. They are an alien.
Yeah,
for
he goes
Pete's
woke.
fucking sake.
Yeah, if you want to back it up just a little bit.
Segundo
alien.
nomás.
They are an alien, and so
They are an alien. No. He.
Well, he's either doing the pronoun or he's referring to all of them as a plural.
That
Right.
could be. I'll let that one slide.
Yeah, because BBC like PR could have told them, if you refer to the doctor, use this.
Yeah, because there are just one doctor, but you want to back it up a little? Yeah, if you can back up a
No,
little.
the issue is that there's only one doctor. The doctor never stops being the doctor, and that's the joke of the show, and is maybe the best thing that they ever did, because Cornell was having a lot of neurological issues. He was forgetting a lot, having troubles in set, so they decided to kill him off, but they didn't want to kill the series. So they come up with this regeneration stuff, and it works perfectly, because the very next doctor is the complete opposite of the first doctor and everything changes, but at the same you have all the older companions having good interactions, and it's just fun. So it, everybody thinks as the doctor as just one doctor.
Well, not him.
Not him. Ah, god damn it.
So, like, they can regenerate into anything and anyone. And
No,
for
not
me, I
anything.
just find the show to be.
Yeah,
Not
I don't
anything.
remember. I mean, I've not seen a lot of Doctor Who, but I don't remember him turning into like a taco.
Oh, there's one short story on Big Finish, where he transforms into an animal, but that's after the Jodie Whittaker era, when they do something really stupid on the Timeless Child, that the Doctor has infinite regenerations, and basically everyone that you know might be the Doctor. But that was really stupid, because you had something special with the regeneration limit, the 12 regenerations, and it worked perfectly. And the change with Capaldi giving him another 12 regenerations works for another story, that is the Ballard, that is from the P.D. Baker era. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's basically
I-
elaborate
what-
fan fiction, you're saying.
Yeah.
Seeing this again, I'm getting it's just an actor who got the role and he hasn't done any research. I think he's just talking out of his ass on a red carpet. Which,
Which I can back you up on, Paulie. A lot of actors don't know what the
I
fuck-
mean, if
they just show up, they do the job, right?
Well, I think they're just showing up to a red carpet. I think the best actors, will prepare when they're going to go film.
Here's the thing, though, Paulie.
Yeah.
This kid has had since February
Mhm.
to get beefed up on the role. He just said he's known since February.
Right, which in his book, my leg just fell asleep.
Stand up.
I can't. I have my dog in my fucking lap.
Oh, poor puppy.
Just throw him, put him on the side.
Oh, you be quiet. It's coming back. Okay, so if we're being nice about it, maybe he's been filming and working on something else in between then. Totally doable. If not, he's just being a lazy.
I'm gonna tell you though right now.
actor. Mhm.
If I was an actor and somebody said, "You are gonna be, Fred fucking Flintstone," you better believe the first thing I'm gonna do is watch every episode of the Flintstones, get as deep as indoctrinated in the Flintstones as I can, so I can know every bit of what's out there. And that it wouldn't take me that long. And Flintstones has been on for long. And I get it. Doctor Who is a very extensive thing, but I gotta imagine that you would. I'm not even that. I'm pretty much a casual fan at best, and I wouldn't consider myself a casual fan.
Yeah, I'm with you too. And
too. I know a little bit more, it sounds like, than this fucking guy does.
Let's watch more video.
3 months to beef up on this shit.
Yeah, let's watch more
not
video.
only that, the issue is that he's the Doctor that will be on the 60th anniversary, so he should know everything about the Doctor, because, well, he will be the face of the 60th. And Matt Smith killed it on the 50th. It was with David Tennant, and they got John Hurt to be the War Doctor, and that movie is amazing. That movie is first, the 3D is flawless. There's no ghosting on anything. being a cheap movie. Second, the acting is just crazy good, especially the War Doctor, and they get Billy Piper again to be Bad Wolf, and they have that special as the maybe biggest point of the series, and they start to fall down out of grace slowly. Then Jodie Whittaker destroys the fandom completely, and the 60th anniversary should be the point where they actually go back to the top, because that's something that people have been waiting for 10 years after the last special. Everybody wants to see it. It was on cinemas, it was on basically everywhere. In my country, it played on cinemas. It was that important. So he should know his character, because he has the weight of the whole story of the show, and he will be the biggest part in 60 years. So yeah, that pisses me off a lot.
Be the most beautiful form of escapism. Like, you forget about all your worldly troubles and you get to go to space and battle aliens. And I feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like anyone can kind of put themselves in those shoes. I certainly do. The Doctor is not from anywhere. It's like they don't fit in anywhere. And I think for marginalized people, they have been a real beacon of kind of feeling like seen in a way, or like
There's the woke.
Well, yeah, but even before the woke, he doesn't. He's talking out of his ass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and then he's getting to the woke to save him. I mean,
Pablo, it's more like what Pablo is saying is more like he didn't practice what he was gonna say here, and now he's just trying to save his ass before he loses a job for saying something stupid.
Well, Jodie Whittaker said something really, really stupid her first interview, and she was not fired.
I mean, I don't think there's anything to be fired about. He's just speaking their bullet points, and then he's trying to connect being a marginalized person to Doctor Who.
That's the issue.
What the fuck?
That doesn't work with the Doctor, because the Doctor is not a marginalized anything. He's a Time Lord from Gallifrey. His view of humanity is completely out of the whack. There's moments when he laughs about these apes on planet Earth. There are other times that he says that every single human is important. But he doesn't see himself as human, and he doesn't care about representation or anything on humanity, because for him, the universe is so vast that if humanity disappears, there's still something more. And that takes away everything from representation. Representation is nothing to a being that has seen everything and knows everything, and have seen creatures that reproduce in any kind of way and of every color. Is completely unimportant to him.
Let's go on with this video.
Yep.
They are someone that can help people escape, which I love. And
what will you bring to the role?
What will I bring to the role? I don't know. Fabulousness.
Okay, so that
was right.
That tells me that it's an actor who has not taken the time at all to do anything. So he's just being fabulous, and he's talking about, oh my god, representation, being marginalized, Time Lords.
I mean,
it's
it's laziness, and that's all that I'm seeing with this actor. He's lazy, and he is with RTD, with Russell T Davies. He was the guy that broke bad Doctor Who from cancellation, from Eternal Hell, because the only thing that came out of Doctor Who after cancellation was the Canadian movie where the Doctor is part human for some reason. There's a lot of stupid there. And Russell T Davies brings back the series completely. Well, no, this guy, I don't feel like he even cares about it. He doesn't care about the role. He doesn't care about any of the actors that came before him. And
Hey, Pablo,
Mhm.
hold on for a second.
Yeah.
I know Tom's got to go. Do
Oh,
you wanted
sorry.
to say anything, Tom, on what we're watching?
I have so little to add to this. Like I said, I feel bad for those who are fans and aren't happy with this casting decision. And otherwise, I hope for the best for the fans. I mean, I hope this guy can pull something off that's unique that people enjoy. I mean, I hate sounding like a grump all the time, and I have like zero investment in Doctor Who. I mean, I'm appreciate it for the franchise for what it is. I've seen episodes and stuff like that. It's never been my thing, but I understand it's kind of like the UK equivalent of Star Trek, right? Like, I mean, it's their thing that the sci-fi series that has gone on for generations, and it's beloved, and it's not just a UK thing either. Like, right, it's almost like worldwide now, so
Yep.
much more. But I mean, it's kind of like their little piece of addition to the sci-fi pie, right? Is what I'm saying. But no, I again appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody's feelings on it. And I hate sounding like such a fence sitter on this thing. And I don't even really mean to shit on this guy because, like you said, Paulie, he could be a great actor. He could do a great job. He could really surprise people. I hope that's the case for everybody's sake. So yeah, like Darth Plato said, since '63. So,
Mhm.
and that's kind of why I compare it to Star Trek, because they kind of came around the same time and they had a similar impact as far as I'm concerned. So
Also, Star Trek
And-
actually copy a lot from Doctor Who, even the Borg. The Borg are the Cybermen on Doctor Who.
true,
Yeah.
true.
I mean, yeah, if we're gonna be if I'm gonna be nice about it, then it's like, okay, well, this guy obviously is talented enough to have won the role. He's been awarded awards in his first past work. We'll see. I'm just with Tom just because I'm not a Doctor Who fan. I mean, I like what I've whatever I've seen, but for real Doctor Who fans, so far, I feel your pain and disappointment.
No, they have been destroying the series so much, and even with
Right, even
Capaldi,
before
they
this,
went
correct,
woke.
right.
Capaldi deserved it a lot better. Moffat destroyed his character, destroyed a lot of things, wasted the character so much. And thanks. Yeah, I got a message there. It doesn't matter. But is that there's so much missing on the character, and I don't know if they can pull it off. To be honest, I don't know if they can revive the series.
See, it sounds like Mikey cares more than it. He should be in here talking about it instead of just super chatting. Although we do appreciate it, my
Yeah.
friend, of course.
I
But
invited him.
you not only do you have to invite him, he can just hop right in. It's
Yeah.
like,
Right. Well,
he's signed into the StreamYard. I mean,
no, but I just wanted to defend him really quick, is that he had to miss our workout, scheduled
okay.
workout this
Sorry,
morning.
sorry.
So that
I'm
he
just
is,
giving him shit.
we're just giving you for shit. But our audience would love to hear from Mike and love having Tom.
No,
love
actually,
having
I
you
know.
guys as
I just
guests.
talked to him before the show, actually, so I'm sure he's busy dealing with shit.
Yeah, man.
Dude, if Mike thinks that he will be cancelled for that, if I pulled the thumbnail that I was going to pull, I will be cancelled because it was a reference to The Simpsons. There's that episode where Homer takes Bart to the gay foundry, and in Spanish is "Están todos enfermos y no es gripe, gordito." I was going to use that for the thumbnail. The doctor is sick, and he's not a cold. Because, goddamn, I'm pissed off about this. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Colonel. For me, is the best Doctor. For me, the best story on all Doctor Who is the Cave of Skulls, and yeah, they are pissing me off with this. With all this representation and being fabulous, the Doctor is not fabulous. The Doctor is otherworldly. He is completely out of any logic from humanity, and that's what makes him compelling, because he's everything and anything that you want, but instead fabulous. No.
Pablo,
Well, thank you, Mexican Iron Man, and Pablo's frustration and Mexican Iron Man and everyone's frustration. This is for you.
Exactly.
Okay, I was gonna say he's not fabulous. Please, man, Matt Smith. He made the Fez to be a thing again.
Here's one for Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah, perfect. By the way, the Fez is not fabulous. Fezes are cool now. That's the phrase.
I know, but still, it's sort of he brought back the whole getup, and it's like, ah.
All right, kids, I got to check out here. I love you guys. We're going to get some more info out about the giveaway, so stay tuned for that. We're going to start talking about it everywhere we go so everybody knows about it. You know you want to win this set. It's classic Star Trek. It's not the new stuff. So looking forward to that. I'm very, very, very excited about that. So thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for
Thank you
coming,
for being
John.
here.
Thanks, brother. Have a good day.
Take care of yourselves. Later.
Take care. So, do we want to keep watching this video?
No,
I have the one with Russell T. Davies.
Why do you say no? It's kind of funny. Okay,
because
here we go.
I want to see this one.
All right, here's the man. Russell T.
Here,
Davies.
by the way, anyone that wants to say that the people that are rejecting this doctor are homophobes, Russell T. Davies, the man that brought back Doctor Who from death, is a gay man. This man is legendary on Doctor Who because he saved the series, and that's why he is being brought back, because they know if they let him do what he do, he can make actually really, really good Doctor Who.
Russell T. Davies is just a great creator. He's got other shows as well that I've watched that I'm really big fans of. So
he's crazy good.
I actually want to see this now because of him. Okay, let's hear what he has to say.
We saw the news earlier on. How long have you been sitting on this particular nugget, and are you feeling excited, nervous? Tell us what's going through your head.
Feeling all of the above. I've known since about February this year, so it's been tricky trying to keep this under wraps because I've got a very big mouth. But yeah, we done it. We did it. It feels amazing. It feels really amazing, and it's a true honor. This role is an institution, and it's so iconic, and it means a lot to so many people, including myself. And so it makes everyone feel seen as well. It's something that everyone can enjoy. So I feel very grateful to have had the baton handed over, and I'm going to try to do my best.
Have you always been a big Doctor Who fan? Anyone that you particularly want to model yourself on, or of course do your own thing as well?
I'm definitely going to do my own thing. Definitely. I mean, they're all amazing. You can't pick. You cannot pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they were hiring that lady for Star Wars, and they asked her, "What's your favorite Star Wars?" and she says, "All of them."
Lo mismo pensé.
Exactamente, es la misma farsa, es la misma persona que no entiende un carajo. Puedes decir
It's just a very go ahead.
Respira, Pablo, respira.
Ya, puedes decir Colonel, la gente va a estar de acuerdo. Puedes decir Baker, la gente va a estar de acuerdo. Puedes decir
Pablo,
Pertwee.
let me just pause you for a second.
Okay.
Listen, he did a very safe answer to that very kind of like, PR question. I actually like what he had to say before that. This was just a very PR question, because the thing is that he's not a fan of Doctor Who, and that's okay. He's an actor. He doesn't need to be. He needs to now do his research and get his shit right. But yeah, this was a very safe bullshit answer.
Yeah, completely.
Okay, let's play some more.
Yeah, a fan of Doctor. I don't know who isn't a fan of Doctor Who. I really don't know. So yeah, very excited to join the family.
And Russell, what was it about Ncuti that made you think he is the person for the part?
Yeah, he is talent. Don't listen. Talent. It was the most blazing audition. It was our last audition. It was our very last one. We thought we had someone, and then in he came and stole it. And genuinely, I've watched Sex Education, loved his work, didn't quite know what we were going to get until I was in the ring. and meeting you since, Shooty. It's just going to be a joy. I'm properly thrilled. It's going to be a blazing future.
Of course, Jody still
pause
has
that?
one big special to.
I mean, I trust Davies on that.
No confío en lo que traen.
I mean,
No sé, Pablo. Yo digo, el problema es como dice Pablo. Yo confío más en Davis y yo siento que él puede encargarse de que los guiones ayuden a liderar a hacer en que sea neutro, ¿entiendes?
now look, if they were always gonna look for a gay black man, and that's all they had auditioned, that I don't like. But you know, if he's the most talented and he was the last guy and he gave him something completely different, you know, let's see. At the end of the day, let's see what.
Talking about that, Gary actually called it 2 years ago because he had a contact on Doctor Who, and he was the next Doctor is going to be black, and the next Doctor is going to be gay.
Great. Well, there you go.
He called it, and he has been calling on Doctor Who a lot of this stuff. People
For
didn't
me,
trust
yeah.
him.
Let me just say, for me, I have no problem that if these characters are gay or black. I really don't.
The Doctor is basically asexual, if you think about it, because he is not so much interested in humans. The only time is on Ten and Terra when he's interested on Billy Piper on Rose.
Rose.
But yeah, that's something different because he sees her as an otherworldly kind of being after all that they went through. So he's interested on her on another level. But mainly the Doctor is asexual. He's not straight or
Again,
gay
I
or-
just want to say the actor. Now the character, that's completely different. If they make the
okay.
character like something other than what you said, that is a big problem.
Yeah, and that's the issue. They are trying to make the Doctor be different LGBT representations and everything, and that has been a rumor that it pan out. We discussing, so yeah.
Go. She's the current Doctor for the next few months, so you don't want to, I know, say too much about the future, but where are you on planning your new Doctor Who empire, and what made you come back again to it after all the things, you know, you said it's in the past, it's like going back to an old job or an old partner?
Well, it's a show that constantly renews itself. Look at Shooty, look, here we are. It's there, and it's always in my job, it's always the chance to work with new talent, like the It's a Sin cast. That's what drives me every day. And Doctor Who always has something new to say, and we're not giving away anything yet. I mean, Jodie's still the Doctor. We love Jodie. She spoke to her yesterday. She's so happy about this, but we're going to keep quiet. It's all going to happen in 2023.
That was a lot of PR bullshit. Nobody likes Jodie, but she even has a lot of troubles on set and everything. But
well, that
was PR bullshit.
Listen, he's just being a gentleman.
Yeah,
honestly, it's like, look, it's not over yet. I'm not gonna say anything, but he's like, hurry up and get rid of this. Get rid of, and what I'm hoping again is that I'm gonna be the idiot fool here. I'm hoping that he really revolutionizes the series again for the fans. He's done it once. Now, if he can't, then I feel you guys. I feel for you guys.
Okay, Paul, can you share my screen? That I have something. I'm like the naysayer on necessary representation. I'm more the budget man. Ok, gente. Lo que estamos viendo es la carrera de este hombre. Como dijo Russell T. Davies, in Chuty. O Chuty, no sé bien cómo decirlo. ¿Ok? Esto es todo su récord hasta la fecha que he podido encontrar con respecto a televisión, film y hasta videojuegos. Todo comienza a partir de 2014 en televisión con este Bob Servant. Y sigue teniendo, tiene un rol como recurrente dentro de esa serie Sex Education de Netflix. ¿Ok? También, y ahora viene Doctor Who y también tiene este Master Year. Pero podemos ver es el hecho de que no tiene mucha presencia en lo que es tanto televisión como cintas. ¿Ok? Ya, tiene un rol recurrente en una serie que es más como, llamémosle, ensemble, donde todos tienen el mismo nivel de importancia en esa serie de Sex Education. No es como que uno lidera, ¿no? Entonces, mi idea es de que a él lo han contratado porque ya puede ser que fue el mejor actuando, pero de una lista de actores que ya fue seleccionada y que estaban dentro del presupuesto de la BBC, porque BBC, como todos sabemos, es una entidad que está financiada por el Estado inglés, pero ahorita, así, principalmente por las medidas de subsidios y también la licencia para televisión que tienen que pagar los ingleses para poder ver la señal abierta. Sí, tienen que hacer eso. Pero como las personas están rebelándose y ya no pagando eso, tienen menos y menos dinero para el presupuesto.
Hay algo más ahí y es algo que la gente no está hablando. La producción ya no va a ser la BBC. La producción la va a hacer una empresa que pertenece a Russell T. Davies que se llama Bad Wolf. Y esa empresa acaba de ser adquirida por Sony. Entonces la producción y muchos de los derechos de Doctor Who pasan a Sony.
Ujú. Por eso mismo, yo creo que ahorita, si Sony está tratando de tomar la batuta de esto, ellos van a tomar la decisión más económicamente más saludable para ver cómo le sale la apuesta. Si le sale bien,
Podría ser.
le meten más dinero y comienza todo. Pero si no le sale bien, se lo devuelven a BBC, no gastaron dinero, entonces no tuvieron que gastar dinero en un actor muy caro para el rol. Eso es porque yo pienso que es un tema financiero, la decisión, o sea, el pool de actores que tuvieron, ya simplemente él fue el mejor actor de todo el grupo, más que porque es un tema de necesariamente representación propiamente dicha. Así lo estoy viendo yo con todos los cambios que ha habido con respecto a la producción de Doctor Who y también con el hecho de que esta persona no, si tú ves, no tiene un buen, así como no tiene un historial largo. Entonces, cuando tú tienes actores que no saben de verdad, no tienen un verdadero peso en su valor en comparación a otros, puedes undercut them en lo que es su salario. ¿Entiendes? Porque al final podría ser, si este hombre dura y digamos para el solo argumento, ¿no?
Ujú.
Digamos que él de verdad es un buen actor y Russell T. Davies lo logra controlar bien y hacer que su personaje sea entrañable, ¿no? ¿Ok? Tenemos que básicamente ver que si lo logra y digamos que dura más que el resto por ser joven, ¿no? Porque él tiene 30 años. Digamos que dura por al menos 5 a 6 años, como el mismo doctor, ¿ok? Si él va bien y le dan un aumento de sueldo al final de su ciclo, ahí recién estarían pagando un poco equivalente a lo que fue, como por ejemplo, lo que fue Matt Smith o David Tennant como a la mitad de su ciclo como el doctor. ¿Entiendes?
I just can say, exterminate, exterminate.
Por eso mismo, yo lo veo así, yo no...
Exterminate. What are you talking about, bro?
The Daleks, one of the races on Doctor Who, the main enemies of the Doctor, always say, exterminate, exterminate. Tan, tan,
Yep.
tan, 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 tan. Marigold debería regresar también a hacer la música, por cierto. Tan, tan, tan,
Sí, pero ya eso es
Hey,
pedir mucho.
Diego, we have a super chat.
Sí, The Mexican Airman. Hola Mike, que nos da por un super chat de $5 y nos dice: Russell T. Davies y el nuevo actor moreno del Doctor Who van a salvar Doctor Who como al igual que Robert Rodríguez salvó Star Wars en Boba Fett.
Oh, no.
Uy, fighting words.
Incluso hice un chiste en Twitter. Hay una escena de Colonel que es I shall come back, yes, I shall come back. Y simplemente fue un I shall go black, yes, I shall go black. Because ahora, si es que ven todo lo que se está hablando a nivel del fandom, es un montón de gente wocosa que nunca ha visto Doctor Who insultando a los fans por decir no me gusta el nuevo casting porque no se siente la energía Y es porque es negro, porque es gay. No, porque no se siente como el doctor. Si es que hubiesen traído, y es más, hay muchísima gente que estaba pidiendo a uno de los actores de IT Crowd, que es negro, porque es excelente actor. Hubiese sido uno de los mejores doctores de la historia. La gente realmente esperaba un casting de una persona de color. Lo que esperaban es que la persona que venga resarza al doctor, porque es lo que se necesita recuperar la serie. Entonces, todos sabíamos lo que iba a pasar. Simplemente no es la mejor solución, no es el mejor actor, no es la mejor opción posible.
Pero, entonces, por eso mismo es que yo siento de que es una cuestión también de presupuesto. Yo lo veo como que no traen al mejor simplemente porque el mejor tendrá una etiqueta de precio más grande que este actor.
No necesariamente, esa es la cuestión con algunos actores, al menos en Reino Unido. La mayoría no tienen un rate tan alto. Incluso Matt Smith, que ya es una institución en actores de Reino Unido, él todavía su rate es sumamente bajo, porque no son actores de Hollywood, no son superestrellas, son actores de nicho. Y como actores de nicho, sus costos son también sumamente bajos.
Como diga, no sé, yo lo veo porque cuando veo todos los datos, es simplemente es eso. Y como yo he
Mm,
trabajado en parte de finanzas y hemos tenido que hacer decisiones así en base a resultados, yo lo estoy viendo así. Te estoy viendo tanto por el lado de Sony, tanto por el lado de BBC, tanto por el lado de simplemente cómo está el tipo de cambio entre el dólar y, así históricamente, el dólar contra la libra, porque Sony maneja dólares, no maneja libras. Entonces, es eso. O sea, para mí lo veo así, es todo puro número.
ah,
Si quieres, te
por-
muestro el modelo econométrico.
No, confío en eso. Lo que no confío es en si realmente los mejores actores hubiesen sido más caros.
Es que yo sí creo que contra este chico lo son. Y Etsy, hola. Ese tema. Porque tú mismo has dicho, ¿cómo sabemos cuáles son los rates? Entonces puede ser que este chico, el sueldo que él pide por lo general en películas y series es una miseria en comparación al de IT Crowd.
Let me say this in English.
¿Mm?
What I see with every single IP, every show that has gone, that is going this route, right, is a massive missed opportunity to capture the original fans and gain new fans. What they've done is time and time again completely disrespect the real fans, like the ones who've been there since day one,
Ujú.
in hopes of getting new audiences, modern audiences. But those audiences they don't watch the show. They just care about the headlines and representation. You guys with me?
Ujú.
Ujú.
Now, if they really wanted representation and a way to connect and keep the old audiences, is that they would not have they would show it in the work, meaning that presentation of storytelling. And oh yeah, that actor's gay. Oh
Ujú.
yeah, that actor's black, because he was incredible talent. But what you're seeing is entertainment of of uh, of virtue signaling. That's all the entertainment is. That's it. That's it. It's like this one-dimensional presentation that in the long run is not going to have any legs. It's not going to stand on its own. One of my favorite books I read in the last 10 years, I didn't even know was gay until the very end. And that was like, wow, that is incredible storytelling. Now they're going to make it into they've made it into a book. They've filmed the book, and I'm a little scared because I'm already seeing, just it being misrepresented. And it's unfortunate because here's a story, and I'm talking about this book that I read that was able to capture a middle-aged straight man, myself, in a way to where I was just like, this isn't that, what an incredible story. And I realized it was a gay story later on. Of course, that took the imagination of the novelist.
Mhm.
Hollywood has no imagination. If they do, even a Sam Raimi, they shut that shit down. They reshoot it. They dumb it down, or they just want nothing to do with it. And you'll get kicked out, whether like you're Cameron Pasha or, I don't know what, that has any originality, Pablo. Any originality. Now, again, so that's how I feel about the headlines. It's all garbage. Now, hopefully, again, Russell Davis can really prove us wrong, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm really hoping so because the Doctor needs to come back. He's one of the biggest properties on sci-fi and on fantasy, to be honest. From the last 100 years, and people like me in Ecuador, I got into the show. The guy that showed me the first time, by the way, sí, de los pocos, de lo poco que sé, el doctor no es humano. ¿Cuál es el problema con el actor? No hay que esperar a la historia, las historias que saldrán. El problema es que el show en este momento está en el basurero justamente por que en lugar de tratar de hacer buenas historias, están tratando de salir con el mensaje. Entonces, pasaste de tener millones de fans a nivel mundial a tener cientos de miles de personas que ven únicamente por agenda. Las historias son terribles. La actriz que está en este momento, Jodie Whittaker, es terrible. Y lo que se necesita es traer de regreso a la serie, revivir a la serie de alguna manera. Para eso necesitas a un actor que tenga la fuerza, la gravedad para hacer que uno quiera volver a ver la serie. Estás hablando de que el 90% por lo menos de los fans abandonaron la serie. Entonces, en un estado así, lo que necesitas es algo que traiga al menos un 20% de los fans que se fueron y que ese 20% vaya arrastrando a los demás, que eso es posible. Por ejemplo, si es que trajeran de regreso a Tennant, es completamente posible. Russell T. Davies es una excelente elección para dirigir la serie. El actor tiene que ser perfecto para eso y lo que vemos es otra versión de Jodie Whittaker que es la que mató a la serie. Entonces, no, el argumento ya no se trata de hay que esperar a ver, el argumento es de si no lo hacen, no van a tener fans, no van a tener nada y la BBC está a punto de quebrar. Esa es la realidad. Trataron de quebrar la BBC a través de huecosadas. Si es que no arreglan lo que hicieron, van a perderlo todo. Entonces, si el casting no es perfecto, las cosas se van a mal. Esa es la
Sí,
realidad.
además de que cuando lo entrevistaron, y eso lo vimos antes que llegara Seth, es que dijo algunas cosas que eran más sobre el mensaje y representación, tú sabes, las cosas, y no tanto con respecto al personaje, y un poco se notaba que no sabía del personaje, ¿no? No había investigado porque no mencionó nada. Y vimos después otra entrevista donde él tenía a Russell T. Davies al lado de él y ahí estuvo mucho más controlado con respecto a sus respuestas.
La cara de Russell T. Davies, cada vez que hablaba, se le notaba que estaba tratando de parar en el momento en el que dijese algo incorrecto, detenerlo completamente. Y puedes ver incluso cuando finge la sonrisa, porque Russell tiene una sonrisa gigantesca, tiene una sonrisa súper cálida. Y en ese
Pablo
momento
ama su sonrisa.
veías, tiene una buena sonrisa y en ese momento lo que veías era una mueca. No era una sonrisa real de Russell T. Davies. Era un, di las cosas bien o te caigo a golpes. Y no dijo nada bien.
Sí,
Espero que lo haya golpeado.
Well, let's wrap it up. It's been a great show.
También está entre eso y también lo que yo dije antes, y creo que ahí tú ya llegaste, es el hecho de que yo siento que también es por un tema de presupuesto, el tipo de actores que han como que determinaron para su pool y él ganó, ¿no? Y sí, ¿habrá una wokosada aquí y allá? Yo me imagino que sí, porque Russell T. Davies ya es parte de Sony y puede también ser que también Sony hay alguien encargado de ellos y diga, tienes que cumplir ciertas metas.
Había, durante el run de Russell T. Davies, estamos hablando, esto fue en el 2006, 2007, mucho antes de que empezara el movimiento woke, hubo incluso unas gatas lesbianas. Hay una especie que son mujeres, personas gato, y estaban ahí. El Capitán Jack es omnisexual. Básicamente, si es que te puedes mover, te hace. Y es más, se ha lanzado hacia rocas, así que si es que existes, él te hace. Punto. Nadie tuvo problema, más bien es uno de los personajes más queridos. Nunca hubo problemas con sexualidad, nunca hubo problemas con color. Siempre fue con respecto a las historias. El Paternoster, que es un grupo específico, es un Silurian con una humana y la Silurian es hembra. Son lesbianas. La gente las ama. Son uno de los mejores personajes que hay. Entonces, no se trata ni de sexualidad ni de color. Las especies, hay de todo tipo de especies, hay de todo tipo de color. Se trata de las historias. Doctor Who te conecta por las historias y eso es lo que esperamos.
Habrá que esperar de todas formas, porque Russell T. Davies, como has dicho, ha hecho magia. Entonces no sabemos bien, ¿entiendes? ¿Qué puede ser que haga? Puede ser que él prepare los guiones de tal forma de que que el actor se exprese bien de la forma que él específicamente necesita para el doctor en esta representación, esta encarnación, mejor dicho, y que salga un personaje que se vuelva entrañable para nosotros, ¿no? Que se vuelva menos algo como un aliento ahí de fresco y comience a hacer que la serie entre en movimiento nuevamente. Y además Russell T. Davies, como acaba de decir Pablo, puede meter todo lo que pidan la wocosidad y hacerlo interesante.
Sí, siempre lo hizo.
¿Entiendes? Y por eso mismo, por eso cuando anunciaron que él venía, todo el mundo se alegró. Pero este actor es donde la gente está un poco a la defensiva porque es una incógnita. Yo pienso también, aprovechando el hecho de que tenían un presupuesto limitado para el salario del actor, escogieron un actor que tal vez no tenga una presencia muy fuerte para que él entienda cómo puede negociar, ¿no? Y que Russell T. Davies pueda así liderarlo con el guión, hacer como él necesita que sea. Y no tomar licencia creativa.
Básicamente.
Entonces, por eso mismo, yo creo que será así. Creo que ya, como siempre, cuando hacemos esto, es hora de despedirnos. Como siempre, soy Diego Midnight en español. No se olviden de los streams son los martes. También tenemos un concurso para los fans de Midnight en español, y donde tenemos un set completo, incluyendo con el documental de Robert Meyer Burnett de Star Trek, La Nueva Generación, completamente con subtítulos en castellano, al parecer, y remasterizado. Entonces,
creo que es la versión traducida.
Es la versión traducida. Y además, como siempre, no hay que olvidar, ahora tenemos membresías. Pueden unirse a nivel amigos o nivel compadre y pueden tener acceso no solo a los emojis y también a que sus mensajes sean resaltados, sino también a descuentos en la tienda, como también a Noche de Cine, donde vamos a escoger una película para verla. Ayer vimos la película Street Fighter del 94, que fue bien divertido, y ya para el fin de mes también vamos a tener un video para ustedes, que es exclusivo para los miembros en general, donde podemos hablar un poquito de temas más directos y no tener que evadir la censura de YouTube. Y nos vemos hasta la próxima.
Hey, bueno, muchísimas gracias por estar aquí. Sí, por favor, si es que pueden ayudarnos a compartir, suscribirse, darle a la campanita, todo eso nos ayuda para derrotar al algoritmo que últimamente nos trata un poquito mal. Y adicionalmente a eso, si es que no han seguido los viernes, yo estoy en un programa en inglés en el canal de Nick Weiser. Estamos hablando de cómics y él está a punto de llegar a los 1000 suscriptores y ya monetizar, así que si es que nos pueden ayudar ahí sería muchísimo, muchísimo, eh, sería increíble, porque realmente lo que hablamos son las cosas que amamos, cosas como Spider-Man, los cómics antiguos, los Cuatro Fantásticos, los cómics antiguos, y gracias a ellos es que tomé un poco el valor para empezar a hablar de cosas como Jack Kirby y próximamente Steve Ditko, que uno de sus personajes acaba de ser destrozado en la nueva película de Marvel, pero no olvidaremos que Strange siempre tuvo historias increíbles en los cómics y quiero hablar de eso en este canal. Así que muchísimas gracias y hasta la próxima.
Mute.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to our members. Catch Diego and Pablo on Midnight's Edge as well with Andre and Tom around once a week. We'll have them on the big show. Big familia that we have. Make sure you're subscribed to everyone. Thank you. We'll see you soon. Ciao.